Hi guys, so today we're gonna learn CSV and binary file handling. I hope you have watched my previous video of file handling because I'll highly recommend you so that you can fully and conceptually understand this video. But if you haven't, you'll still understand the video. Okay, so today we are gonna talk about binary files and CSV. Okay, I'm first gonna deal with binary. I'll show you what binary is because it's easier than CSV, because in the CSV you have to create a right object. Okay, so I'll explain you why it is. So first let us learn binary. I hope you know binary is 0 and 1s, right? The language which is understandable by the computer itself. And in the binary file handling, what we do is we convert the human language to binary, or we convert the binary to human language. Okay, the method, or I'd say the import module, the module which we use is pickle. Okay, and the function of this pickle is pickling and unpickling. Okay, pickling is the process of converting text to binary, and unpickling is converting binary to text, human understandable language. Okay, so let us move to CSV. CSV is the abbreviation of comma separated values. Comma separated values, I hope you understand with the word itself. There are commas and the values are separated by commas. For example, name, comma, class. Okay, class. Okay, I'll take triple S because I know, because it will then recognize it as a function. Or okay, that's why. So class and age, I'll say, and then you have your record Himanshu and all the data, whatever the data is. Okay, so this is actually considered a heading in the CSV file only. This is considered a heading, and the other two or the data is considered as a record. For example, Arvind and class, whatever it is, age is I'll say 17, right? So this is actually a data, one data. Okay, so let's get started with the coding. First I'll start with binary. Okay, so as I mentioned, the pickle is the module used. So first you have to import pickle, and similar to file handling, we have to open the file. I'll open the file with. You can actually create an object like f and do open whatever the file you want to open. Okay, and I'll open with open, with open, and let us be test small test.dat. Okay, and here you have to actually write the mode in which you have to open this test.dat file. Okay, the two mods or three mods are append. As you all know, there are WP, which is the write, which we are going to use first. Okay, that is it is abbreviation of the write binary. Okay, you have to write B also with W in the binary file when you are handling binary file. Okay, so we have to of course write. The other mode is RB, that means read binary. And first we'll do with the write binary as F. Okay, we'll create the object as F. So the two methods here used for pickling and unpickling are dump and load. Dump, as the name suggests, you have to dump the values. That means you have to pickle the values, or you have to add the values in test.dat file here. And load means you have to load the values, whatever you have entered or whatever there is in the CSV, or sorry, binary file, you have to load it. Okay, unpickling, that means. So first we'll dump. Okay, so we'll create pickle dot dump dump, and the values which you want to enter, I'll take it as please like the video, right, comma F, and I think that's it. Yeah, finished. And you go to your binary file .dat. There are two we created. Let me delete this one. Yep. No. Yeah, so test. You see these are binary values, right? So control KP. Yep. So we'll actually name this def, create a function def load, let's say, or no, I won't use load. I'll actually add value. Okay, and yep. And yep. Yes, I'm sorry, yes, right, but this is a dynamic. Okay, this is dynamic input, right? What if we have to make a static, I'm sorry, this is static input. What if we have to make a dynamic input? Okay, we'll take a loop, of course. We will take condition is equal to true. This is the most common method for which I create an infinite loop, while condition. Okay, and if you don't understand this, we'll actually do one thing. We'll actually add while true. Okay, and true is gonna always be true, so that means this loop will run till infinite. So what to do if you want to stop this loop? You'll simply write break. Okay, so while true, and let us append some values. Let us append whatever you say. We'll take a list. L is equals to, let us append the list, or let us add the list in the test.dat. Okay, so L, let us take L is equal to input enter name, will not take a lot of values, comma, input enter age. Right, so yeah, and now we have to write the famous dump syntax, that is dump and L comma F. Right, that's true. And conti, let us take a conti which is equal to input, do you want to continue y/n. Okay, you have to write y/n, right? So if conti is, I'll explain you, if conti is equal to y, or I should say if conti dot lower is equal to y, you will not do anything, you'll actually pass, and else break. Okay, so yeah, so what is conti and all? I hope you understand the loop concept, why I took in the loop, so that I can take infinite values, or I can take whatever the user wants. Okay, I can take whatever the user wants to enter, how much data he wants to enter, it's his wish. Okay, so what is conti? Conti is, do you want to continue? I'm asking the user that if he or she wants to continue with the program or still run the program, because the program is gonna run till infinity. Okay, we have to stop the program somewhere, or the user would like to stop a program somewhere, right? So conti is it's gonna again and again ask if the user want to continue or not. If the user want to continue, he will type y, and if conti.lower is equal to y, will simply pass. Pass means will not do any change, the code will run itself again, the loop will run itself, and else it's gonna break. Break means we're gonna take place out, we're gonna be out of the loop. Now we don't have any step to do. Okay, so I hope you understand this. So that's it, let us run it. Tools, sublime, Python, run current file. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to actually call the function add value. So sublime pair, Python, run current file. Okay, enter name. I'm actually entering a random name, random age. Do you want to continue? I'll say yes, and enter name. Yeah. Now I have to type n. Okay, n. So yeah, it's closed. Okay, or to make it shorter, you can write if n is not equal to break, else pass. It's one and the same thing. Okay, so I hope you understand what add value does, and I'll take def. The another one would be to load the values, okay, or to display the values. Okay, so first what we'll do, will actually show you the concept, clear you with the concept, and then include it in a function. Okay, just wait a second. Yeah, so we'll again open with, okay, we'll open test.dat. Okay, and now we are going to read. Okay, we're going to read the test.dat. So of course it should be in string. I'm sorry. Yep, as a read file. Okay, so we have to read, so we just have to print, or let us take it in a variable. So read is gonna be the another method which I didn't tell you about is unpickling, and the syntax which is used for unpickling is load. Okay, so pickle.load, whatever you want to load, and you want to load the data of rf, right? Yep, and print read, control s, control p. Yep, this. But I think you entered two values, right? I think you entered two values. So that is why I think you have to write it in a loop. Okay, let me explain you what I mean. I'll first take a loop. I'll do try, I'll say try while true, true. Okay, and I'll do print. Okay, I'll explain you. I'll just explain you. I hope you're comfortable with writing here. I'll just wait a second. Yeah, here I took a variable. Okay, here I took a variable read and pickle.load. I can directly write here print pickle.load and rf. I hope you're comfortable with that, right? I hope you're comfortable with that. So let us, yep, control x. Okay, first take a try and accept value. I hope you know the method of try and accept. I hope you know how try and accept work. If you don't, I'll explain you. Don't worry about that. So I'll do while true. While true, I'll actually write control v print, and I'll have an accept pass, right? And else program print. That's all. Yeah, control s, control p. Yes. Okay, so I hope you remember the output for the previous syntax. Previously I wrote this directly. Okay, I wrote this print statement directly. There I was not using any loop or anything else, but now I'm using a loop. Okay, so to print the values or to print the records in a binary file, you actually have to use a loop. Okay, you have to run this print.load in a loop. Okay, because it works line by line. If you wrote print.load, so first singularly, so first it will print this record. If you wrote again print.load, then the second record will be printed. Okay, that's how the load works. That's why, to make it simpler, I used while here. Why did I use try here? Okay, so to make it simpler, I didn't want it to use conti and continue or condition is equal to true, condition is equal to false. I didn't want it to use if and else statement. So that's why I use try and accept and else statement. Else statement I don't think you have to learn, but I'll explain you anyways. So try, I hope you know the try statement. Try, inside the try statement is the code what you want to execute. Inside the accept statement, code which you want to print when there is an exceptional or when there is an error. If this is not working properly, if there is an error in this code, then the code would go on and pass on to accept statement. Okay, and as I've written pass, so if there is an error, it won't show an error. Okay, so what's the error am I talking about? So while true, at some point of time, the files or the data in the binary file would be completed. Okay, all the data have been printed, so there is no data to print, so it might give an error. So for that error, I'm writing except. Okay, what's the else statement? After running the except statement and try statement, else statement would run. If try statement is successfully executed and accept statement is successfully executed, yeah, if try statement is successfully executed and there is no statement taking place of accept, then the else would work. Like here, else is not working, right? Why it is not working? Because there is an accept statement, right? That means the accept statement is being executed in between, and the error which accept statement is handling is end of line error. You can actually write here accept as EOL error, error. Okay, end of line error. right? Yep. So this is the code for load. Okay, I hope you understand. So let us put it in a user defined function. So def display value, right? And inside it, here it goes. Just me. Yep. Yes. So this is the display statement. This is the basic of pickling and unpickling. Let me see if I can work with append. And I hope you know the value of append. I hope you can do it. You just have to write a, or you can write rb plus for append, rb plus, or wb plus. Okay, so try it yourself, right? So let us create an integrated function. So I'll do def binary handling, def binary handling. Okay, handling, and def underscore binary handling, and inside it we'll actually run it in a loop. So while true. Okay, I think you might be clear with while true or infinite loop and all. So let me continue. While true, and print of single space print. Okay, performable. I'll just make the code and show you what's the meaning of the code and what I'm doing to integrate it. Okay, so this is the integration of my code, I'd say. So I have written a while loop, and please ignore this print statement. I'd say this is only for uniformity and design. So please ignore these print statement. Okay, so first I've written print performable task, first add value, and first. So what are these? Whenever the loop would run, it would first print these printable tasks. Okay, it would print perform task and add value, display value. I'll just show you. Spample Python run current file. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to call the function again. We all are learning. Binary. Yep. Yes. So tool, Sublime Repair, Python, and run current file. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's gonna print this. Okay, so the next is choice. So you have to write 1 for adding value and 2 for displaying value. Okay, so I'm gonna accept int. So let me write enter choice and bracket what all the choices are. It's actually pretty visible what all the choices are, but still I'm gonna write. Okay, if choice is equal to 1, that is add value, I'm gonna add value. This is the function which I created. I'll just show you again to have a look. This is the add value function which I created. I created a loop where I took inputs from the user and added in the binary file. Okay, so this is adding the binary file, and add value choice is equals to, when choice is equal to 2, just ignore the print statement, display value, and I'll show you what display value is, actually displaying the value. So I have using load inside a loop. Of course you need to run a loop for load. Okay, and then there is a conti function. I hope you understand this. I hope I don't need to explain it, but still I'll try to explain you again. Conti is equals to input. Do you want to continue? Okay, I'm gonna take here y and n. Oh, I'm sorry, y and n. I'm gonna yeah, y slash n. Right, I'm gonna take this. So if conti is equal conti.lower, I'm sorry, conti.lower is equal to y, just pass and else break, and then I've called the function. So this is the function. You can run it and check it. It's working perfectly. Okay, so let's run with CSV, or we'll do CSV tomorrow because I think it's been 20 minutes now. So we'll do CSV tomorrow, and this is it. This is the video for binary file only. I'm sorry. So we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Please like the video.